Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to I Reasoning, Temple of Know Thyself. Today is the 6th of the 10th, 2024, and we're back again to have a little reflection of how the week has gone. Yeah, and just to hold a meditation, man. Hold a meditation and take life easy, yeah? Don't stress. That's why we come to the temple, yeah? Temple of knowing thyself and knowing who and what you are. We come here every Sunday to have a little reasoning. As I said, the Rasta man is always sitting down here. You know, each one teach one. And we're just holding a meditation of higher heights. Yes? So it's just a reflection of how the week has gone and how we can uplift each other. Because as we say, each one teach one. I am because we are. And because I am, therefore you are. It's a cycle of life. The yin and yang, the up and down, you know, the right and the wrong. The Mahat balance. Anyway, I hope everyone's blessed and highly favored. And give thanks for life. We get to see another new month, isn't it? Last month. I think it was the 29th I was here. Let me double check on that. Yeah, the 29th of September. We're in October now, so it's a new month here. And your boy is just counting down. I'm counting down. A couple more months to Christmas, literally. 2 months to Christmas. 2 months. So time is gone. It's flying. It's waiting for nobody. So if you got ideas, I keep saying, just get them done. You know? Chinese philosophy says best time to plant a tree is plant the tree now. So if you have an idea, plant it now. Deal with the challenges, the ups and downs. That's why we come to reason at the I temple, you know, just knowing yourself. And one of the most difficult things is to know yourself. The man who knows, what they say, the man that knows everything knows nothing at all, African proverbs. So that's why we come, we learn, we sit, we reason, and we take away the relevant things that we need. As they say, I do not cast my pearls to swine, yeah? So just take what's relevant, and then, yes, it's just a reflection. It's just a reflection to stimulate you and on decisions that you can make to uplift your life, because as I said, time waits for no one. So if you have something, act on it. Anyway, let me get into the show. I'm sniffling, man, a little bit. Yeah, new month, new ideas, new challenge. You know what I'm saying? What have we got up to today? Well, first of all, let's deal. Actually, no, yeah, let's do it this way. I just came back from the sauna, man. Went sauna steam room. I told myself that I've done my locks, so I said, no, I'm going for a steam, man. So I had a nice sauna and steam room I went to, and I haven't been there for about 2-3 months now. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time, man. When I get my locks done, I don't go into the steam room because it's just the water and, you know what I mean, the steam, and it's just messy. So I wait till I get messy and then I just go in there. But it was relaxing, man. That's why I'm just like, right now, I'm just so relaxed. I'm just chilled out. So I would advise you, sauna and steam room, man. It's very, very good, very therapeutic. So yeah, that's what I got up to today. Did a little quick session in the gym, but I didn't record nothing. Someone invited me to their gym, so that's why I went. Yeah, so it was nice. Just chill out on a Sunday, do my bits and pieces, and taking it easy. So that's why I sound so chill. You got to treat yourself sometime, innit? Don't take life too serious, man. Live in the moment, as we say. Like, just enjoy the journey in the present. That's what present means. when you open up a present. We're in the present, so enjoy the present that you're in. All right, let's talk about the gym for me. What we got up to this week. Now, as I said, I've been on this rowing. The goal is try my best. We don't like to use the word try, but we aim to get down to exactly 20 minutes. And we have our ups and downs, the challenges. However, I always use the rowing machine as a way to look at things in life, the challenges that we have, and realize that our mind and body is very intelligent. It can adapt to the situations that we put ourselves in. We're able to figure things out, sometimes quickly, sometimes not quickly. So we have to find the middle ground. And that's why I like the rowing. It's a challenge. And I like to have challenges. I like setting goals and achieving the goals and stuff like that. However, you have to work for it. So that's it. So the previous week I've been doing very good. I think my fastest time is 20:34. Yeah, 20:34. And last week I came in at 20:40. So my average time now, as I said, is about 20:40, because I've got better compared to when I was starting at 11 and stuff like that. So yeah, I went in this week with the attitude like, I want to prove something to my audience that takes the time out and listen to my podcast. So I had that frame of mindset when I was going to go and do the rowing. And I used the audience as a form of encouragement. I remember when I was rowing, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this for my audience, for the people that listen. I'm doing it for them. And your boy did good, man. I did bloody good, let me tell you that. So, thanks to my audience, I came in at 20 minutes and 24 seconds, which is bloody brilliant. I knocked off 10 seconds. So I'm getting closer and closer, slowly, to that 20 minutes. I remember I'm doing 5K rowing, 5,000 meters. So I was actually gobsmacked. I could actually be in this record. However, I just took my feet off the pedal because I think I was a bit nervous. I was on track to doing very, very good. I could have come in, even when I slowed down, I could have been the 24 seconds here. But I didn't want to burn myself out too much. So I said, let me just stick, because I already knew I was on target for this already. You could see it. I knew that the previous week was 20:40 and the previous week before that was 20:34. And I was at 25, 26, 27. It will fluctuate. So as long as I knew I was over on the 20:30, I knew I was going to be okay. But I pushed myself, but not too much. I didn't want to burn myself out, because I still had like 700 meters to go. So I felt, let me just take the pace and go with it. So yeah, big up to my audience. My audience inspired me. It was the first of the month, can you believe it? And I broke the record. So what a way to start the month. What a positive attitude. What a positive thing to do at the beginning of the month. So when I was doing it, I was like, yeah, let me do this for my audience to show them that whatever you work for, you can achieve, but it takes time. And everybody's time is different. Yeah, everybody's time is different. Because I know I can do 20 minutes. However, I'm working for it, because taking out these 5-10 seconds, yeah, it's all about technique. Yeah, I can't just get on there and just pull. No, I'm learning different techniques. those techniques come in handy to help me later on. So that's what I'm learning. So yeah, big up to the audience, man. Round of applause to the audience. I actually even though I did the work, however, you're the ones that motivated me, because I wanted to do something for you guys. I had you guys in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, let me do it. Come on, let me do it. So I didn't want to fail, and I passed. So well done to me, and well done to you for excuse me. Bless me. So yeah, I've got 1 week left to go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want to show you, like the importantness of commitment. So the 10 weeks program that we've been looking at is to do with confidence and self-esteem. This is all part of it. Of that symbol. The confidence and the self-esteem is all part of this package of what I've said for this 10 weeks. And we officially finished 9 weeks. It's finished. This is the last week. It's a lot. And to be honest, how I've started on I think on a Wednesday or Tuesday. So I have to just do 2 or 3 days and it's actually done. But knowing me, that's me. I'm just doing the whole week. But the point is, we have 1 week. Can you believe that? 1 week. I remember when I started this, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a 10 weeks training program. And I'm going to look at self-esteem and confidence. Just working with myself and training. So, yeah, it's come literally 5 days, I'm finished. Yeah, Monday's tomorrow. And we're just counting down 5 more days. And we finish this program. And then I start another program, which will be a 16-week program that I'm gonna do, because now we're on a roll, and there's a book called The Compound Effect, which talks about once you start something, there's a momentum. So just keep that momentum there. But also the reason I'm doing this is to show you the discipline. And if you're able to commit to 10 weeks of doing something, you can take because there's nothing new under the sun, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to get at. You can take the same pattern and apply it to other things that in your life. Yeah? You have the ability to do that. So that's what I like doing the things that I do, because it gives me discipline. Even though there are other things that I've procrastinated on, this now gives me a self-confident boost to tackle those things I procrastinated on. So for example, now my friend gave me a book. It's called 6 Thinking Hats. Yeah, 6 Thinking Hats. It's not a long book. And when I'm traveling, how many pages is it? I think it's about 174 pages. Yeah. It's called the 6 Thinking Hats. That's going to be my challenge. That's what I mean by procrastination. The reading. I need to do some reading. So I'm going to see my son this week coming. So I've taken a couple of days off work. Wednesday to Thursday I'm off. So Wednesday when I travel, it's a 2.5 journey. Even though I don't like reading, I've got a challenge. That's what we talk about, the compound effect. When's that ripple effect? When other things are going good in life, catch on, yeah, to other things that you can do, yeah. Put it in that circle. So that's what I'm gonna do. The opportunity is there. The book is there. It's not big. I'm gonna give myself that challenge. So from doing one thing, which is the gym that I like, and this is coming to an end, I'm going to take the book and read it while I have that positive mentality, that attitude. And as I said, you can apply this to finance, relationship. It just depends. It's up to you. The hardest bit is the starting bit. How long have I been training? I started training, although I'm saying to you it's 10 weeks, I'm just breaking them down into weeks. I started this, I think, May, around the 20th of May, I think it was. Yeah, I think it's around the 20th of May. Yeah, about 20th of May. So May, June, July, August, and September. And we're now in October. So that's 4 months already that I've done. Yeah, by the time I finish, it's 4.5 months. Yeah. 4.5 months. Then we repeat. Yeah, we're going to repeat halfway through October, November, December, January, February. I'm repeating the same thing to the end of February. No alcohol, by the way. I'm not drinking any alcohol. So I have the opportunity. I do drink, but I'm a cheap drink date. Because I'm not going nowhere on holiday, I decided to do this program. So there's no interruption. I'll go on holiday in March. So I've got the time. So I'm utilizing the time to the best of my abilities. Yeah. So we're going to repeat the same program, what I did. The only difference is I'm going to bulk up a little bit more. So at the moment now I've been restricting my eating. So I've gone very slim. I call myself mager, skinny. Basically I'm just toned, but I'm not used to being like this. I'm always been kind of what was I normally about 86. I go to 90. At least I'm in the 90s kgs. Yeah, I'm about 92, 94 kgs normally. So about 14 stones, 14 and a half stones. I fluctuate. So now dropping to 12 and a half stones is a big difference. You know, it's a big difference. Yeah, but I'm studying and learning. I'm a student, as I said. I'm a student. This is how we learn, by doing the practical. Yeah, this is the theory I'm talking about when I'm speaking on and journaling. These are theory side. The practical is the doing. So I've done it and I've gained some experience, some knowledge, and that's what we're doing when we're doing the podcast. We're gaining experience and knowledge. So when people criticize me, they don't realize that we all have to go through that period. That's how you learn. Books are there, don't get me wrong, but you still have to go through it physically yourself. You can read, and I have that quotation here. I've written it down. Smart people learn from their own mistakes, and a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. Yes, that is correct. However, you have to still go through that process. There's an element of that you have to do. You have to go and pick up the weights and stuff like that. So I take the criticism because I'm learning. Some people say, you're going too fast. You need to do this. You need to do that. You know what I'm saying to you? But I don't know what they're doing. But I'm willing to put my face up on YouTube and do it. And record my voice and do it. That's the best teacher. Each one, teach one. That's why I do it. That's why I call it Temple of Know Thyself. That's the only way I'm going to learn. By actually putting myself in these situations. Yeah, and you get support along the way. But you still have to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying to you? You have to go and lift that weight. And you learn. Someone say, you're doing it wrong. But you have to physically still do it yourself. And then through learning, that's my cat. You gain some experience. And that's what we talk about, that experience here. Smart people learn from their own mistakes. and a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. So I'm sharing my experience, and then you still have to go and do it. So I'm looking forward to finishing this program and then repeating it again, and this time I'm going to increase my calories. But because I've gained that 4 months of experience, because I weigh myself every day, my calories intake is roughly between well, the minimum is it's 1400 to about 1800. Sometime I might go to 2000, yeah, but maximum is 2000. But I don't, that's not always 2000. It's in the range of 1800, 1700. I have an app, and I put my food in, and that allows me to track, and that's been helpful. And that's what I said. I've heard people on YouTube, but I had to do it myself and understand it. And that's why I said that's how you gain the experience. So when you've done that for 10, 12, 15 years, then the experience you've gained, that's why you can charge someone so much money, because you've done the time, you went through the research, I'm doing it, I'm understanding. Now I'm always reading the back of my food label. I understand a little bit about calories and protein and this and that, you know what I'm saying to you? And I'm doing it for my own reason. I just want to be healthy. I'm 48 years old. My personal goal is to look good for my 50th. And as I said, Chinese philosophy says, if you want to do something, like, plant the tree now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting and learning about my body. So basically what I went through is a cut, but I've never cut before. So I've cut, and now I realize I can't cut anymore. Yeah, because then I'll be restricting my food too much, and I wanted it to be fun. So from research, I'm learning that you've cut a little bit, you've got off some of the fat. Now you go back and eat, and you just increase your calories. I'm increasing my calorie by maybe 600. So if I was if I was at 1700, now I'm going to be roughly about 2300, 2500. Do you understand? But now I'm aware, because I'm still weighing myself, I'm still training. I'm just going to go heavier with the weights, maybe less reps, and eat more protein, yeah, because I want to put on the muscle for about another 4 more months, and then recut. So now my body can understand, and then I can go a bit more leaner, because I've put more fat on, and turn that fat into muscle, and then shape it. But I've already got something on me. Yeah, the hardest bit is this bit I've done, which is 4 months. 4 months is hard. So yeah, we're back on it for 16 more months. 16 more weeks, sorry. So yeah, so that's the goal, yeah. And I'm just showing you my personal journey. So I can't tell you that I'm going to do this for 18 months because it's far away. So what I'm doing is just breaking them down into the years. Yeah. So this is 2024. By the time we finish, it's going to be 9 months of training. Then we're going into 2025. Then we're going to do those months of training. Then we're going to 2026, and that's when I go to my 50th birthday. So we want to look good for our 50th, healthy, you know what I mean? It's a personal goal. That's why I do it. So I appreciate people telling me stuff on YouTube, but I just want to go through the process myself, because it's I want to look good for my age, man. Your health is your wealth, isn't it? All right, so yeah, that's a little bit of what I've been getting up to. The second thing as well, I went to a comedy show on Sunday. Again, this show is based on self-esteem and self-confidence, and someone invited me out. I went out. It's a bit weird, a bit uncomfortable, because I didn't know anybody apart from the person I went out with. You know what I mean? But it's just trying new things. That's what I want to do. That's one of the goals I said to the universe. I want to try new things. That's why I'm changing up the podcast, isn't it? Next week will be the last show that I do every week. And as I said, my Sundays are free up now. Like, I've just come back from the sauna. I want to do take the theory that I've been doing and put it into practice now. Yeah, so a bit more traveling and doing things that I want to do a bit more. That's what the Temple of Knowing Thyself is about, knowing yourself and acting on it. So you will see the growth. That's what it's about. So yeah, the show was fun. I had a laugh. It was. I would do it again, but I think I'll go with. I have a men's group. I probably will go with my males and men group, because I went with like, how many females? There was like 3 or 4 females. I was the only male there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just knew the one person, and you can't really talk because it's a comedy show. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed myself. You know what I mean? Thankful for that. My mum, she's good. Work is good. Can't complain. As I said, I'm working a couple of days and then I'll be off to my son. So this week that's coming, I'm doing something else different. I'm traveling. Going away to the countryside. I think Bristol I'm going to. For those people in London. It's about 3 hours. I'm going by coach. I can go by coach, drive, or the train. I decide just to go by coach. It's just easier for me than drive. I definitely when they want to drive, so I'll just take the coach and just relax, because it's just one easy thing for me, and that's hence why I've got the book. So I said to myself, my challenge is to read the book. So I'm just showing you all these little baby steps that I'm doing to go and do the things that I will talk about, because it's interacting with people, it's using your communication skills, going to places, you know what I'm saying to you, building your self-esteem. Yeah. And this is what I wrote here. Self-esteem is a sense of knowing oneself. This enables you to know your strengths from your weaknesses. Yeah. That's what it's about. It's now going into those scenarios and those situations, as I said, about putting yourself in situations to grow. It's Temple of Know Thyself. Know who you are and what you are. It's about self-development, self-awareness. So I'm just showing you my personal growth and wanting to have, that we talked about last week, a fixed mindset against a growth mindset. We want to grow. So I will read a book, physical book. I've listened to about 3-4 audios this year. I mean, every year, I think it's imperative to study a book. I do it every year. I have to listen to one audiobook because it stimulates the mind, and it's about that growth mindset. It's about self-development. That's why we call it Temple of Know Thyself. You start with yourself. It's a personal journey. Yeah. So this is a personal journey for me, and I record it as a form. This is my journaling, but it's done through audio. Yeah, I've got 2 new diaries someone gave me today. So this book that I write in, I've only got 1 more page, which is next week, and it's perfect timing. I've got 1 year of my notes that I've been writing in this podcast. So I'll keep this as a form of reference and show I can see my self growth in the things that I've done. That's what it's about. That's what I'm saying. And now I want to take the theory, and it's about growth, innit? Self-development. I am because we are, therefore I am. It's about teaching and growing and developing and changing. It's a must, isn't it? Meeting new people and seeing things from different point of views. You know what I mean? Very interesting friend I met the other day, and they just showed me a different way of looking at life and saying, you know what, just enjoy the moment that you're in. You know what I'm saying to you? And I'm enjoying the moment. And I think the word I was looking for is like critical thinking, man. Like, just learn to think for yourself. Learn to figure things out. Because sometimes we put ourselves in situations that it can be detrimental. Sometimes we feel guilty because we've committed to things that we can't really finish. You know what I mean? That's even relationships, you know what I'm saying to you. So take a step back, take a deep breath, and think about some of the things that we manifest, because words are powerful. I'm learning more and more that words are very powerful. So think before you talk, as the saying goes. So yeah. So that's it. Smart people learn from their own mistakes, and a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. Yeah. Next week is one more show, and then I'll do a bit more recap on what I've done, because as I said, I've been faithful. It's the same way of going to the gym for the last 4 months and a bit. It's the same way I've been committed to doing this show every Sunday for 1 year. Can you believe it? So we're coming up to like nearly 50 something weeks already, you know what I mean? That's a commitment. That just shows you that you can achieve anything you want. Well, I can, but I'm just showing you how focused I am, and I want you to do the same. I know something about you that you don't know about yourself, and I always say you have greatness within you. It's about bringing out. Education is about bringing out. So I'm just showing an aspect of who I am and what I am. I'm committed. When I was going out yesterday, because I told my mom I'm going gym today and so on, so I need to go and stay where I'm staying. She goes, make sure you're not drinking, because you're driving. I'm like, nah, Mom, I ain't drinking till February, till I finish this program, man, because I've got a commitment with myself. And that's the most important thing. When you commit to yourself, there's something within yourself that rewards you when you achieve your goal. So next week, I'm going to feel so proud that I've committed something and I've been honest with myself. There's an honesty that comes with it, and there's a form of respect that comes with it. People respect you because you're a man of your words. You've said something and you've been faithful to it. And that's the important thing. It gives you integrity. It gives you a strength that you cannot see, because it's something that I'm doing for an individual. That's why the hardest thing to do is know thyself, because it means you stand out from others. You want to do something that others doesn't do. You know what I'm saying to you? Because some people might wish to do a podcast, but they don't want to do it. I have many friends who wish to do the things that I do. But yeah, I would look at them and say, man, I wish I had your skills. And they'll look at me and say, I wish I had your skills. So as we said, we all got talents. I think the best thing to do is to work on our individual talents. And that's what I do. I go and I look and I observe. And someone gave me this book today, and I was going to give it to my son. They actually gave me 2 books. Yeah. They gave me 2 books, and I saw this book, and the person was saying, this is the book I was telling you about. And she said, no, it's not a big book. And I looked at the book and I'm like, 6 Thinking Hats. And I was like, you know what? I can read this. So I'm going to read it. So that's my personal goal and personal growth. Where some people will read, like my son, he reads books. He reads 25 books a week when he used to live with me. I used to take him to the library, and I'm like, did you comprehend these things? He's like, yeah, Dad. He likes to read. You know what I mean? So find our strengths in what talents we have and bring it out. Ladies and gentlemen, my show has come to an end. And as I said, I have 1 more week where I'll be committed to doing this every Sunday. And then we'll be moving to once a month. You have a blessed and wonderful Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you again. I will give you an update on how things go. May your head be anointed. You have a wonderful week, as I said. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. As I always say, I love you and take care. And I'm learning, innit? I'm growing and learning and developing. So please be patient with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get my words twisted up and all kind of, you know what I mean? But it's all love. It's just about encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. That's what I come here to do, I just do it as a hobby. It's something I enjoy. So, as I always say, I love you. Take care. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Peace, my people. Love you. Bye-bye.